Dark Winter.
Hey guys, it's Spectre again with another video about The Division. Today I just wanted to go a bit more in depth on just how realistic The Division's New York actually is. I've seen videos and posts about this from a lot of major gaming outlets, but they aren't even really based here, so I thought I would throw my 2 cents in. One big test for myself personally about how realistic this game actually is if I would actually need to look at the map all that much as someone who lives in the city. And the answer is no, I didn't really need to use the map all that much. Once I had a general idea of where the quest marker was, I actually didn't have to find myself marking it and using the in-game navigation system at all. I simply went up the streets that I was familiar with, and it actually worked. My first impression of The Division was that it was spot on. In the beginning of the beta, you're dropped in an area known as the Hudson Piers, which in reality is named Chelsea Piers. I looked to my right, expecting to see a large sports complex that's there in real life, and I saw it peeking over the fence line. After crossing the highway, I made my way down a familiar street and looked up expecting to see the elevated park known as the High Line, which is an old unused elevated train line that was repurposed into a public park. During my first college years, I would frequent this area because there are a few cool galleries that you can find up and down this street, and sure enough, I looked to my left and there was a gallery. I was convinced by this point. As I made my way across other parts of the city, especially around the base of operations in Madison Square Garden, I could see more real-life detail. I expected to see these NYPD turrets placed around the city, as we already have a lot of them around in real life. The true-to-life Christmas decorations made everything feel eerie as well. In fact, the only place where The Division falls short, in my opinion, is in the subway. A look at the map showed routes that don't even exist anymore, such as the 9 and V train. And I was sad to see my local stop was missing from the A line. In fact, quite a few stops were missing. Some stations had some of the proper attributes. For example, some train stations have different colored themes, like 42nd is blue, and 34th Street, the closest to Madison Square Garden, is red. Small things like that were accurate, but the trains stalled in the stations didn't actually look like real New York City trains, except for maybe a few details. Aside from that, some of the stores in-game seem a bit too generic for my liking. True-to-life reminders such as coffee chains everywhere remind me of the real city, but generic stores such as the Chicken Place kill that immersion that they so carefully crafted. Overall, the recreation of New York City in The Division feels thoughtfully put together. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the city in the coming weeks when The Division finally hits consoles. If you haven't, check out my video speculating about some places we might actually see in The Division. Are there any places you look forward to seeing in-game? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.
Dark Winter.